So right now we're in the first week of the new year of 2011. And I was thinking, usually I'll try to look forward a little bit at New Year's time, but this time I'm going to go way back, maybe about half a century, when Dan Flavin was very first building the artworks he made out of fluorescent light. And it was that was in the early 60s, and it was such a radical thing to do. It was using light itself as the artwork, or as the embodiment, and having the fixture being commercially available, the vehicle of the art, like a found object. And it was so radical that even now, just very briefly, there was something in the New York Times about how the European Commission ruled that when an art gallery tried to import a work of Flavin's, that it wasn't art, it was electrical fixtures. So, but here's another side of Flavin that I want to show you. This video was shot in 1978. And he was 45 by that time. By the time he was 30, he was already doing this work with the fluorescence. And by the time he was 45, when I met him, he was already very famous, and his sculptures were in most of the major museums of the world. But when he came to make prints with us, what he wanted to do was go outside and draw directly on little tiny copper plates. So you see him here at the Berkeley Marina with the sun shining and the wind blowing and the sailboats out there, and he's sketching on the small plates pictures of the sailboats as he sees them moving along. And there's a little repetitive chime, notice in the background, a buoy. So it's all very romantic, and it seems to me it does show a romantic side of Flavin that you might already suspect if you know his work, and especially his titles for his works. But it's not something you would immediately think of this pioneer. Flavin died in 1996 at the age of 63, and he made 3 of these sailboat portfolios in his lifetime. So it must have meant something to him. There must have been a reason that he was out here doing this, and maybe it has something to do with needing to touch something and to have something physical. Maybe just an insight into his romanticism. I'm not really sure. But I thought that it was just some nice thing, kind of an interesting and cheerful thing to see a little bit of history in this video. So I'm presenting it to you for your own ideas and opinions about it.